Let me show you one of the main things people struggle to do push-ups with. One of the things they fail to prepare to do before they start doing their push-ups. A lot of people think they can't do push-ups, but a lot of times your wrists aren't even open enough to try, right? So people will put their hands too far forward to keep their wrists from getting to that 90 degrees. And it's not really a proper push-up, and it's unbalanced, and it's not a push-up. So one of the things I always tell people is before you start really committing to getting into push-ups or getting to your first push-up, remember the biggest barrier at first is not having open enough wrists to get to 90 degrees. Or maybe you can get to 90 degrees, but you're not going to really be able to access power because that's really where your limit is. So let me show you a trick. If you can't do a push-up, it might be because those wrists are too tight and you can't press freely from those 90 degrees. So here's a hack. Of course, open up your wrists, start opening up those wrists so you could do it right, or for the time being, you can let your fingers hang over something, right? I love these big mats. You could also roll up a yoga mat and do the same thing, but as long as my fingers get to hang over and maybe even the balls of my knuckles get to hang over, that's gonna give me a lot of relief in the wrists, and you might find that's all you needed to do to get a proper push-up. Might not be all you need to do, but tight wrists without that range of motion is typically why people can't do a proper push-up at first. So that's going to be your first barrier. Open up those wrists, get to a proper push-up, and to start training that strength before those wrists are open enough, you can let those fingers hang over, even those front knuckles, and start working the muscle. But remember, don't let that be why you stop opening up those wrists. Get those wrists open, get them to 90. All right, have a good one.